All right, so let's talk about the two types of hinges and why we need them. The first thing you gotta do is make sure you have an awesome grip. So work with a golf professional, make sure you have a good grip. All right, so we've got vertical hinge here, where as we take the club back, boom, nice and low with the hands and the club head. As the club starts to work up because we're rotating, all right, we'll have a nice vertical hinge here. All right, there it is, bang. All right, we complete our rotation. Boom, at the top, we'll have a little bit of horizontal here. That's holding the pizza tray, so that's horizontal hinge. All right, so we want a blending of the vertical and horizontal. All right, you don't have to overthink it. You gotta make sure you have a good grip. All right, but where I see players go off is they'll have too much of either vertical or horizontal. Too much horizontal looks like this. All right, where the club gets way behind them like this. As an imaginary wall, they break through the wall, boom. All right, where there's no vertical hinge and the club works behind them like this. All right, typically the arm structure gets caught behind and the only way back is that way. And it's just hard to stay in golf sequence and you most likely smother it. All right, so if you chunk it a lot, or if you have sweeping hooks or pulls, make sure you don't have too much horizontal hinge. All right, the other thing it does, it typically gets your arm below your shoulder line. All right, someone that has too much vertical hinge does the opposite. The hands go up early, they have a lot of vertical hinge, and the hands get way up here, arms get way up here. All right, so from face on, they lift the club up like that. So they have too much vertical hinge, and they don't have any horizontal. All right, newer players will just tend to lift the club up and they don't have any hinge at all. They have this action, or they'll have this action. All right, so it's really important to work with a golf professional to make sure that you have a nice blending of the vertical and horizontal hinge.